Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Amethyst James Jones, who is definitely one of the cards from this entire Inferno set that I was actually most excited to do gameplay on. Today, I'm doing two gameplays actually on super fun cards that I'm really excited about. I know they're Amethyst, but James Jones, as well as that Brandon Jennings card. Keep an eye out for that video later today. Both of those guys look like so much fun as offensive weapons in this game. Offline beasts, offensive beasts for modes where you want to use them offensively. Now, neither of them are going to be elite defensively, and I don't think this James Jones is an elite defender, but overall, I think his shooting ability, as well as, I mean, not really playmaking, but a couple of things he has can just make him such a threat from the shooting guard position. In my team, I'm really excited to try the card out, see how well he competes online. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 18,000 subscriber mark on the channel and upload every single day. We'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. James Jones at 6'8", 93 offense, 90 defense with a 78 driving layup, not great, but 88 mid-range, 98 three ball, 88 free throw, 75 driving dunk. Ball handle rating is only high enough to where you need D'Antoni and a shoe to boost his ball handle to where he can time and burst, which is unfortunate, but he has a 70 block, 82 steal, 86 perimeter, 82 interior, 80 steal, 79 speed ball and excel, 85 lateral quickness. As a whole, the stats are just not that great outside of the high three ball rating, but he's got Hoff catch and shoot, corner specialist, limitless range. Gold badges include Pro Touch, Agent 3 blinders, Deadeye, guard up, bailout, break starter, unpluckable, off ball, pest, free points, silver space creator and pogo stick, bronze chase down artist, interceptor. He has almost no defense, almost no slashing, and almost no playmaking ability, even with his badges. But he has Hall of Fame limitless range, a 98 three ball, is 6'8" at the 2 guard, and has a couple of very, very glitchy animations. Number one, they decided to give him the Steph Curry drag, or the Steph Curry escape combined with the John Wall drag back. Why? I'm not totally sure. Not only that, he has JT Thor base with, I think it's Kobe upper, which is one of those like park cheesy, really, really crazy fast releases. One of the fastest and best releases in the game. So they gave him one of the fastest and best releases in the game on quick, in addition to Hall of Fame limitless range and an absolutely, a really, really good movement as well with that Curry slide and that drag back. Creates a lot of separation, gives you a lot of stuff that you can do to try to work out in the half court and create with him. If he was like an actual playmaker, he'd be a dog. This is kind of a sneak peek, I guess you could say, to a certain extent, of what the shot creating cards are going to look like in May and June of this year. The thing about this James Jones is he really is only giving you the offensive taste of it as like a shooter and a little bit with the SIGs. He doesn't have the playmaking, the slashing, and the defense to be a truly elite card, and I'm not sitting here and saying he's a top 5 shooting guard or anything, but these animations are going to make him good and make him glitchy. He is the new Kyle Korver in a lot of ways, I'd say, if that makes sense. He's the new version of that Ruby Kyle Korver. Glitchy movement, glitchy release, just really, really glitchy card, except, and not good at anything else really outside of being a threat to score the ball as a shooter, though. Going to be an interesting card, and I'm super excited to use him. I think he's maybe the new best offline shooter in the game, though. I'll say that for sure. Card's a dog. Let's hop into a game, see what James Jones can do. All right, hopping into this game. Let's get into our freelance. We're going up against a dude who's got Brandon Jennings, Joel Embiid. Who else is on his team? I think he also, well, that's Iggy, AK, and then who is that at the 4? I literally don't know. Oh, Crab, shot, James Jones, 3. Oh, that's a good look. First possession of the game. We got a good look at it. We didn't knock it down, but that's okay. His movement is going to be glitchy and going to be really, really good at creating some separation, creating opportunities for 3 balls, and with how good his release is, how high his 3-ball rating is, and how good his shooting badges are, I will be attempting to take full advantage in this gameplay. Stop, pop. I had it off the first. What am I doing? Why did I screwed that up so badly? I literally had that off the first escape. The only issue now is we're already gassed. I've had him open multiple times and I haven't shot them. I'm totally selling right now. This is terrible start to the game. The one problem about a card like James Jones is that he is really limited offensively. Like all he can do is like 2 moves and then his release, and he can't really shot create at all. Like he's not going to give you actual slashing ability at all. What he will do is shoot the crap out of it though, and I'm freaking selling. I finally shot the right shot. Still didn't get the result that I wanted though. There we go. Got him that time. Come on, bro. Please execute. Thank you. Good shot, James Jones. Finally, I've had like 3 or 4 wide open threes, and it eventually took me 4 threes to knock one of them down. Should have had like I should already have 2 or 3 threes in this game made, but that's okay. Good shot by James Jones on that one. Let's go pick and pop here. Use him as a spacer as well, because that's the other thing is people are not going to help off of James Jones, and if they do, they will probably regret it, in all honesty. Goodness gracious, bro. I mean, Wemby is setting some screens right now, but that Curry slide is back. It's one of the few ways to create space this year, I'm noticing. And that Curry slide, that might be an animation this year, man. The Trey escape, Curry slide, Kemba, Jamal Murray, all those, the behind the backs that give you the ability to create space and the escapes that do that are so rare this year and therefore so useful when cards have them. And James Jones just happens to, with the John Wall step back, Curry escape, and his release, have a few of those few animations that can really do it. Look at that shot he just hit, a deep contested 4-pointer, half limitless on Andre Iguodala. Like, this card can do things with the ball that just no other real MyTEAM cards can right now. That was amazing rotation and defense. I deserve a stop, and I'm gonna get one. Beautiful stuff. And even though he's getting gassed already, like, he's got legit, like, there you go, Crab, open 3 again, it's a bucket. I started this game off rough. I missed my first 3 shots. It took me a second to find a groove. Have y'all seen me 3-hunt like this with really anybody this year? No, because nobody has a release like this. Nobody has a release this quick with this type of like movement and this type of shooting badges. There's literally not a card in the game that is built like this James Jones card is right now in this game. Another free throw, by the way, knocks that one down. He's got sharp take, 14 points. There's literally not a card in this game that can do what this James Jones can do as a 3-hunter, though. Be forced to quit exclusively with James Jones in one of the... That was pretty ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. I mean, he just went absolutely nuclear. Very Devin Booker-esque. There aren't many cards in this game that can shot, create, and shoot the way that James Jones can. The problem with James Jones is the same problem that we had with Kyle Korver and other cards, and that is really quite simply just the fact... I think I can call the gameplay there because I don't know what else we need to prove. That game proved exactly what I was saying with James Jones. Like, you know he's not a good defender. He doesn't have the defensive badges. You know that he's not going to be a slasher. You know that he doesn't have the ability to time and burst. I guess his shoe and D'Antoni, he would actually have the ability to time and burst, so maybe that's something worth looking into, and is adding that if you do have D'Antoni, especially if you're going to use him. But his shot making and shot creation with that John Wall dragback Steph slide, or Curry slide I should say, it makes him just one of the biggest threats in this entire game. I don't think he plays, but if you were to use all defensive point guards, you could at least make the argument that he plays. I wouldn't totally hate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's hard to say that he actually plays when it comes to his complete lack of defense and everything. Like, at a competitive level, he's kind of going to get killed. You got to know that. But that shooting and shot creation 3-hunting ability is something that no other cards in this game really have, with the exception of Devin Booker, kind of Kobe, and kind of Adam Morrison, although Adam Morrison's release is pretty baited. So, like, it's just... he does things that most cards in this game simply can't do, and it makes him incredibly, incredibly valuable as a potential card. With that being said, I do think I'm going to call the video there. So I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.